Bold words tonight from the Denver mayor's office as they proclaim we will not be bullied by the owners of the Denver Post. They stopped paying rent on a building owned by the city months ago, and now the newspaper owners say they want to buy out their lease. Your investigator Brian Moss broke the story for you on Monday after he discovered that the newspaper owner stopped paying the rent to the city. That was in August. It's a huge amount we're talking about here, Brian, $650,000 a month. And of course, this is starting to sound a lot like posturing.
There's a lot of posturing here, but there's also a lot of money at stake. This is really high stakes right now between the city and the Denver Post, which stopped paying rent. After 3 months, the owners of the paper owe the city about $2 million in back rent and late payments. But they say they want to get out of their lease. It's the largest the city has. The city of Denver wanted the Denver Post building at the corner of Broadway and Colfax and bought it less than 2 years ago for nearly $89 million, banking on the Denver Post owners continuing to pay rent for another 5 years, $650,000 a month, adding up to around $8 million revenue each year for the city.
Quite frankly, unable to connect the dots on this project. I'm unable to reach the conclusion that the taxpayer is getting a good deal for this money, and I urge my colleagues to vote no. Thank you.
But some city council members were skeptical, saying the city didn't need the building and was overpaying. But council voted 9-4 to approve the purchase.
I have had a chance to ask a lot of questions. I still don't have a lot of answers.
Councilwoman Flor Alvidrez voted against the deal.
I wasn't confident that this building was worth $90 million, and I did have a lot of concerns around the need.
The CBS Colorado exclusive is just the latest hit in Denver's depressing budget shortfall.
On Monday, we revealed the leaseholder on the building, DP Media Network LLC, hadn't paid rent to the city in 3 months. Their attorney telling the Denver Post that they want to buy out their lease.
This is extremely terrible for our tax-paying residents.
Alvidrez says the city clearly did not do enough due diligence on the deal.
I think voters are very concerned and they don't trust this administration.
For a city facing a $200 million budget deficit next year, it can ill afford this massive revenue loss. Council members only learned of the debacle Monday when they saw our reporting.
If you're asking if you think that City Council should be aware if an income stream of $700,000 a month stops coming in, yes, I absolutely think I should get that information from internal, not from a reporter on the outside.
A spokesperson for Mayor Mike Johnson said, "We have historically not briefed council because a tenant has missed a rent payment, as it happens from time to time and is typically corrected."
Unacceptable. And one, it wasn't a missed payment. It was several missed payments.
Councilwoman Chantel Lewis says the mayor's statement is disingenuous.
So the moment that it stops being revenue generating and it starts to become a deficit, you have a responsibility as a mayor to tell your council members, period.
But that didn't happen. Now both Lewis and Alvidrez say they fear Denver voters may be gun shy.
Vote yes on measures 2A through E.
About voting for the $950 million Vibrant Denver bond on the November ballot.
If you are not managing the money that you currently have and you're not even telling us about the mismanagement of those dollars, why should I give you more?
After we reported Monday night on this non-payment of millions of dollars, the mayor's office briefed city council members the next day. The mayor's office says, quote, "We intend to recover the money we are owed. We don't care how big of a corporation they are. The city and county of Denver will not be bullied." Now, I think the city council members I've spoken to are taking a wait-and-see attitude about whether or not the city recovers every penny they're owed. They're a little skeptical at this point.
We will see.
Yep.
You will keep us posted.
Yep.
Thanks, Brian.